Disney and Marvel are in a bit of a, I would say, detriment of what they're going to do with the Black Panther character. With recently, sadly, Chadwick Boseman did recently just passed away with battling a 4-year battle with colon cancer. And I wasn't originally going to make this video so soon, and originally I was going to make this video even sooner, but I was like, that seems kind of disrespectful, and I was going to wait a bit longer, but I'm like, if some people find this disrespectful, I get it in a way, but it's fascinating to see what they would do, and obviously this is not the most important part with Chadwick's death. This is just for me as a big MCU fan. I'm curious to see what Marvel could do, and I don't know if they've confirmed anything about this. Literally, I'm making this video. I didn't want to look up anything up of other people's theories. These are just my theories. But please, let me know what you guys think they'll do with the Black Panther going forward in the MCU. Do you think they'll do anything with it? Do you think they'll just stop it in general? I don't think they'll stop it. But I am curious to see what they would do with it. So I kind of want to go with the thing that I think that is more prominent first. And then I'll go with the ones that could happen, but really, they're hopefully, or they're just not going to happen. So the first one is, he gives it to his sister Shuri. Now, if you don't know, in the comic books, Black Panther sets the role to Shuri, his younger sister, when he gets like too old, or just sets the replacement to Shuri. And I think this would be probably the best way to handle this character if you're going to want to continue on with this character. We'll get to another option that they could do, but I think will just be really stupid, and I'm hoping that they won't do that. But Shuri, her and Chadwick just had fantastic chemistry in the movies she was in, and especially in Black Panther. Her and T'Challa just had absolutely phenomenal chemistry, and they actually felt like brother and sister as they should. So her becoming the Black Panther, it wouldn't seem like an out of place moment. We know this character, we know the relationship extremely well. I guess maybe we could open the film with a ceremony that she's be giving off the Black Panther. Maybe he goes off to spend time with his girlfriend or spend more time with the king, his kingdom, and sets the role of the defender and the protector of Wakanda to his sister Shuri. That is, it could be a specific option, and it's happening in the comics, so it's not just some weird out of place thing that Marvel would just do. So I think that's kind of the main and kind of the most important thing. Number two, this is just something that's extremely bad. I don't think they'll do it. To stop with the Black Panther character. I didn't put this first because I don't think they'll do it. But they easily could. They easily just could be like, no one can do better than Chadwick. And to be honest, I don't think so. No one can play male Black Panther better than Chadwick Boseman did. And I don't think they'll stop the character. But if they do, I understand why they would do it. And I just don't really think they do. Thirdly, recast. This one I don't want to happen at all. If you're going to pass on the torch, give it to Shuri. If you're just going to stop it. Do not recast. There's no way. People would say they did this with Rhodey. The first Iron Man, it was a different actor to the second. But first of all, that was like in a 2-film span, and Rhodey was basically just a side character in the first Iron Man. Black Panther was technically a side character in Civil War, but he served a purpose, and then he got his own film with Chadwick in the role. Same with Infinity War, same with Endgame. So I think that would be, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but I don't think that would work, because I don't really want them to recast. If they're going to stop with Black Panther, but if they're going to do the whole Shuri situation, I think that would probably be one of the best ways to handle this character, and I think that'd be one of the best ways to like go on with doing this character in probably the best satisfying way. Fourthly, I know this sounds really stupid, or fourth or fifth, I don't know what number one, CGI Chadwick Boseman's face on another actor. This is something I do not want to do. This is not something I want them to do at all. This is just, I'm speculating what Marvel could do. So it's a mix of what I want them to do and what I think Marvel will do. This is just, I know they're great with their CGI, at least de-aging. Captain Marvel, Samuel L. Jackson looked phenomenal in that film, and I think that is some of the best visual effects on a human being to make him look younger ever. So they probably could do it, but even if it looks fantastic, it's still not Chadwick's performance, and he brought that kind of flair. And I feel like it would just become an impersonation. They did it with Paul Walker in Furious 7, but to be honest, those films did it. I feel like that could easily get rid of that character, instead he just went off to live his life. Black Panther is the king of Wakanda. He can't really just leave his life behind, except with the Shuri situation, and if they did something like that. And to be honest, whatever they do, it's just kind of the way they could just... if they do this right, I think they could do it really well. So here's some of my picks that I really want them to do. Do the Shuri thing, I think would make sense, or just in the character. Those are the two options. Recasting, I don't want to do, and I especially don't want them to do the CGI. So you guys have it. Those are some things I think they could do with the Black Panther character going forward in the MCU. I'll let you know what you guys think about this, and what would you like us to see. I know this is not the biggest, and this seems kind of weird and disrespectful. I try to make this the less disrespectful I try to do. And I was originally going to plan on making a video of Chadwick Boseman's death, but I was just like, a lot of people... Not all of them, but some people were just doing it for views, and I didn't want people to think I was just doing it just to get views. Because, of course, I bet it would get views, and I bet a lot of people are looking up those things. It's just, I didn't really feel like it was really necessary, and I didn't want people to think I was just using somebody's death to get views. Because not all people, but some people were doing it, and I didn't want to kind of ride that train. So those guys were my thoughts of what the MCU could do with Chadwick Boseman's character, Black Panther, in the MCU. What do you think? Let us know my thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, you can hit the like button and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you guys know when I upload another video. You guys can check out my podcast I do every other Tuesday with a friend of mine. It's called the Movie View Podcast, and you guys can check out my Instagram at GeneralScoDaniel77. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. General out.